Okay, today we're talking about how to solve literal equations in which we're trying to isolate whatever variable that we're looking for. We're trying to get it by itself. So we're dealing with the same rules that apply to basic algebra. Let's take this first question. D minus 2r equals 0. Solve for D. First thing you ask yourself is, what can I move away from the variable that we're looking for? Over here, we can move that 2r away. Now, the reason we can treat 2r as one term is because we're not looking for an element within this term, meaning we're not looking for 2 and we're not looking for r. Whenever that's the case, you add or subtract to move that term to the other side. So in this case, we're doing inverse operation, so we're going to add 2r to each side. Negative 2r plus 2r is 0, so we can cross it out. And then we move 2r over to this side. So 0 plus 2r is 2r. So you bring everything down, and D equals 2r. There you have it. We've solved for D. Now let's look at this problem. 3p plus f equals 0. We're going to solve for p. Again, first thing you ask yourself is, what can we move away from p? Well, before we deal with that 3, let's deal with the f. So again, the inverse operation says we have to subtract f to move it, because f minus f is 0. So we bring minus f to this side. 0 minus f is negative f. So now we have 3p equals negative f. Well, we still have not yet got p by itself. Now, we are looking for an element within this 3 and p. We're looking for p. So unlike up at the top where we added and treated this as one term, since we are looking for an element within this term, you have to divide. We're going to divide by 3 so we can get p by itself. So we come over here and also divide by 3. So now our answer is p equals negative f over 3. This is our answer. We solve for p. Now, let's try 2 more problems. Okay, a divided by 3 minus b equals c, and we're going to solve for a. Now, by rule, when you see these type of fractions, you multiply by the denominator. You multiply everything by the denominator. In this case, our denominator is 3. So we're going to multiply a over 3 times 3. By rule, that simply means you can cross this out, so all that's left is a. Now, we're going to multiply b by 3, and we're going to multiply c by 3. So, here we have a minus 3 times b is 3b equals 3 times c, which is 3c. Again, we're looking for a, and this is the only thing, the 3b, that needs to be moved to get a by itself. Now, remember what I said here. We're not looking for an element within this term. We're not looking for 3 or b, so this is going to be one term in itself. So to get it to the other side, we do the inverse operation. Negative 3b plus 3b is 0. Now you have to come and do the same thing on this side. Plus 3b. So our answer is a equals 3c plus 3b. Once you get the hang of it, all we're doing is inverse operation. So now let's look at this problem. H minus j divided by k equals 2, and we're asked to solve for h. Once again, just like we did up here, we're looking at a fraction, so we're going to multiply by our denominator here. Okay, so you can cross out, like I said before. Now you also have to multiply the 2 times k. So we end up with here h minus j equals 2k. But we still don't have h by itself. So let's move this j away. We're going to add j because that's inverse operations. And we're going to do that on both sides. So now our answer is h equals 2k plus j. Those are 4 basic problems for solving for finding or solving for literal equations. If you have any questions or comments, again, please leave me a comment. Thank you.